You reckon that'll buff out? I don't think so. Look, you know you're having fun on the tracks when you do things like that. It's a little bit silly. I chose probably not the best line, but come with me. Because you really know you're having a heck of a lot of fun when your mate does this. Barney,
Hey Buzz.
what's happening, mate?
Oh, a bit of Glasshouse fun.
Glasshouse Mountains. That's the perfect introduction to a tough trip. We're here in the Glasshouse Mountains having the time of our lives.
Awesome.
That goes, just in case you can't see it, from the very front of Barney's four-wheel drive all the way to the very rear of Barney's four-wheel drive.
And don't think this bloke's got off scot-free. He can't open his door right now. He's got a couple of little bits. I think they're covered in mud mostly, but as soon as you wash that off, I reckon you'll find...
I've got a gap this big that I've got to get in my door because I can't get it open the rest of the way. Glasshouse Mountains, to find out exactly how we found ourselves in this predicament, grab yourself something cold, crack it,
Absolutely.
sit down in your favourite chair, and find out what happened to Barney.
So you good, get in.
Yep, you went berserker.
If you're into tough four-wheel driving and epic campsites, then this is the video for you. And I've also got cracking news too. Get 10% off store-wide at 4-Wheel Drive Supacentre. That's 10% off winches, spotlights, and heaps more gear. Just keep an eye out for the exclusive discount code in this video. And of course, enjoy the adventure.
The Glasshouse Mountains are just north of Brisbane, and our adventure begins in the Imbil State Forest, then on to the Glasshouse Mountain National Park, where we'll be taking on some infamous tough tracks in the lead up to the challenging Powerline Tractor finish. Let's see who's going to come out on top, the tracks or us and our four-wheel drives. So, we've decided we're going to spend the day in the Imbil region. Jesse's got a couple of tracks for us. Following this, of course, we're going to try and push on down to the Glasshouse Mountains. Hey, Jesse, you got a copy down there, mate?
Yeah, got a copy.
What do you got planned for us out here, mate?
Oh, just we're going to Glasshouse the scenic way, really. Bit better than going the bitumen, so we're just going to take some back roads and sort of head through the forestries and state forest over towards Glasshouse.
John, you'd be hating this, mate.
Mate, absolutely loving every moment. It's good looking scrub around here too.
Real nice. Oh, there's a wallaby over there. Look at him, just checking us out. Barney, you'd be in heaven.
Mate, this is the ideal spot for all of us in Brisbane, man. Uphill is incredible. All the mud, all the views, all the fun.
Yeah, of course, because you're only just a hop, skip and a jump from here, aren't you?
Yeah, mate, I'm about 30 minutes from home, so this is going to be a lot of weekends up here, of course, so it's pretty good.
All right, less talking, more driving. All right, it's time to drop the pressure because things are about to get interesting. I'm always just a tad nervous before hitting the hard tracks on a trip like this one. Now, this region has recently had some rain, actually a lot of rain, so parts of the track are definitely going to be slippery. And at this time of year, you just don't know what to expect weather-wise, so anything could happen.
Oh, that is some slippery clay up ahead.
Jesse is up first. He knows this track, and you can see he's confident behind the wheel. This is the kind of warm-up track you'll want. A good challenge, but heaps of fun to get the adrenaline pumping.
It's actually quite slippery.
Now for Sean.
Oh. Rear wheels are out of the ruts, the front are in the ruts, and I've somehow got traction.
Give it more!
Oh, second gear, that's a go.
Well done. Out here in the Glasshouse Mountains, the terrain is that clay type of base.
Oh, this is yuck! Yuck!
Get a bit of water on it, and it's as slippery as heck. However, oddly enough, you get just the right amount of moisture in it, and it offers a significant amount of traction.
Oh, hell, that was good fun.
All right, I'm going to try and hug this left-hand bank, but everyone seems to have fallen in, so I'm guessing I will too. Oops, it didn't even start in there. I know the D-Max is capable of doing this, however, I'm a little concerned about bottoming out. All right.
Well done, boys, well done.
As we push deeper into the Imbil State Forest, these tracks are getting wetter and wetter. At the moment, it's no match for our Forbies. It's just good fun driving. Up ahead, and we've got a mass of trees blocking the track. Yishka.
What are you thinking, mate?
I don't reckon we can clear all this, mate. We'll be here for a month of Sundays.
Oh, look, it keeps going as well.
You're not going to get through those. We've not got the manpower nor the time to clear all those trees, but we've noticed a bypass track around. But it's got a steep little entry.
Well, that was no good.
Sounds good. Want to win?
Yeah, I reckon.
Well, you can't say Jesse didn't give that a red hot go. However, like a lot of the terrain out here, there's just zero traction once you get rid of that leaf litter. And this is proving to be just too much. We've placed the winch low down on a sturdy tree because there's a lot of weight here. Yep, he's up.
Now I gotta try and get over.
Now we've got to get around that fallen tree. Rear steer. Now for Sean. Let's see how he goes.
This little hill, I don't think there's much of a chance of driving it. So if I can get into a good position to winch from, that'll be the ideal situation. That'll do.
You can see when Jesse came up through here that this is, doesn't look it, but ridiculously slippery through here. So Sean had no hope of getting up there. So he's done the sensible thing. He's got himself into position and then called the winch straight away. By doing that, you're not doing any damage to this part of the world. You're not digging big ruts. Just going to winch up and over it and drive out of here. Good call.
All right, now nice and wide, so I can hopefully get around this tree easily without doing too much panel damage. Drive it.
Bye, Sean.
That's slippery, so slippery. That red clay's got to be some of the slipperiest sort of stuff you can drive on. It's like driving on glass. Super fun though.
All right.
This truly is an awkward little slope. The approach is difficult because the track we're coming off is very narrow.
I think we're struggling to get around that. Just pull me forward.
We've taken away just about any bit of traction that's available there, and Barney's just unable to get those front wheels up and over the slope.
That is such an uncomfortable angle.
So, he's bought a winch, it's time to use it.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah, start swinging around now. You've just nicked that log.
Thank you, Jesse. Watch this little girl flex it up here.
Look at the skid.
Doesn't feel good, does it? Yeah. Easy, good girl. Yeah, good girl.
Rightio, now it's my turn in the D-Max. So how you do it? Was Barney watching that? Okay, that's good. Do you need to see that again, Barney, or you're right? All things considered, I'm pretty happy with that. The advantage of traction control got me into a great position for a simple winch. I'll slide that way more.
Uphill, mate.
No.
Learn how to slide uphill.
I follow what the blokes in front did, and I too come out the other side unscathed. That is slippery mud, man. All right, we're all around. The Imbil State Forest is really hilly, and that also means it's very scenic. Right now, we're heading for the Beacon Lookout so that we can get a better lay of the land from up high. Well, not the best day for a view, but pretty specky.
Moving, though.
Yeah, clouds are getting out of the way.
It's going to be great later.
Mate?
Don't know about you blokes, but that extra day in Imbil, 100% worthwhile.
Absolutely.
This part of the hinterland, I'm loving it. Really love it. Something else I love. Glasshouse.
Glasshouse.
Hey.
Take me there. Take me there.
His
All right.
backyard, mate. He loves that place.
Your backyard?
Yeah.
Let's go camping.
Come on.
Done. Let's do this. Shauno's got the perfect camp lined up for us tonight in the Glasshouse Mountains, so that's where we're heading right now.
That looks like a pretty good campsite, Sean, eh?
Yeah, mate, just a nice little bush camp. It's a free camp too, mate, which makes it even better, in my opinion.
Ah, so good, man. How good is this?
Alrighty, time to circle the wagons and get out the canvas. Shauno's got his rooftop tent, as has Barney, and of course, I'm going to be rolling out the old swag under the awning. It could rain tonight in this part of the country, so I'm going to be prepared for that.
How good is it to get into camp right on this, what we call golden hour, the sun's going down, get a beer on, the fire's going, get the roast on, and I reckon tonight will be a great little camp. We've got into camp a little bit late. So usually you wouldn't start a roast at this time of day, but I am, because this is not any old roast. This one here is the budget chicken camp roast. Now I say budget because I've picked up all the cheaper cuts of chicken. Now, in my opinion, I reckon they taste better than the breasts and the more expensive parts. And best of all, it doesn't cost you an arm and leg. So I'm gonna get Barney. You around, mate?
Yeah, mate.
I'm gonna get some help on this one because I wanna get this one done quick. Get the veggies on the campfire real quick. I've already cut some of these up. I started a bit early. Put them straight in there. Grab that one. Cut that one up. I'm gonna start by putting a bit of olive oil in here. All right, these chicken wings, mate, straight in. Look at that. Basically what I'm trying to do is brown these. These of course are going in the camp oven.
I'm done, mate.
You're done? Yep. All that? Yep. Beauty. Get the lid on that. Straight onto the coals, man. All right, this is starting to look nice and brown now. I've got all the chicken in the pot. Do you reckon you can cut a couple of those lemons up?
Yep.
I'm looking for the lemon juice. Squeeze that in. Actually, chuck a couple of these things in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Just everything in. Make it easy. So what I'm looking for is a lot of liquid in the bottom here. I'm going to go for another dose of the old olive oil. That's a fair bit. Lots of that gear. Now this is where I get the rockin' spices. This is rockin' spice, all things nice. We're not measuring here. We're just, believe it or not,
just pouring it in.
Fair bit in. That's salt and pepper in the one thing. How'd you go the onion? In?
Yeah, onion's ready, mate.
Right, garlic. Get some garlic going. Just full cloves. Now I'm going to give this a turn. Oh, that'll be special when it's done.
Can I have a look at this?
Look at this. Smell it.
Oh, that's...
Get your head in there. Get your head
Settle
right
down.
in there. Just get
That
those.
actually smells pretty darn good.
It's
How
pretty
much did they have to do with this?
80% of nothing.
Yeah.
None of it.
20% of the time?
all
All
the
the time. Yeah.
Right, that's about time. The boys are bringing camp ovens in. That means dinner's nearly ready. Straight up there if you can.
Yep.
This.
What does it look like in there, Barney? Are we good?
Voila. Oh, goodness.
Open it up.
Look at that, boys.
Right.
Look at that. See, there's a stack of juice down the bottom here.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
A bit of that in.
Every time.
What do you call this? Poor man's roast?
It's a poor man's chicken roast because the cheapest cuts are often the best.
Good. Well,
If that's the poor man's roast,
Oh,
may I never make any money.
have a go at that. Well, I reckon we get down near the fire, enjoy this one. The old budget chicken roast in the camp oven.
Get more for less at 4-Wheel Drive Supercentre with incredible deals on Adventure King's camping and outdoor gear. Take your camping experience to the next level with the amazing Grandeur Mark III aluminium rooftop tent, the rooftop tent that practically sets itself up. King's portable gazebos are built ultra strong with a tough steel frame, are easy to set up even by yourself and are available in multiple sizes for the campsite or the job site. The incredible new 270-degree freestanding awning can be set up in just 40 seconds and wraps around the side and the back of your car for incredible amounts of shelter. Hit the water on a King's inflatable stand-up paddleboard for an insane amount of fun at the beach, the river or the dam. But warning, it's highly addictive. Plus there's fridges, solar panels and more to make every adventure incredible. At 4-Wheel Drive Supercentre, you get more for less.
As good as this camp is, it's time to get packed up and say goodbye. We're heading into the Glasshouse and we've got a few tough as nails tracks on the menu.
Something about starting new tracks you haven't driven before. Glasshouse is full of them, and I love this place. Really do.
That was really deep.
I love this. This is the start of what, the sandstone track. It's got a firm bottom, that one, but a little bit deeper than I thought.
Last night we had another rain shower and it's topped up these bog holes. I wonder what the clay hills are going to be like if there's this much water around.
Oh, this looks slippery.
Front locker needed. Good Lord. It's our first climb of the day
Bloody slippery today.
and Jesse's leading the way. These hills out here are steep, slippery, sometimes off camber and altogether gnarly.
Gonna be an interesting day with it being this wet.
With Jesse up that section, it's Sean's turn. Now, Sean's no stranger to tough tracks and he loves to get a bit of right foot and give him a red hot go.
Well, this is slippery, boys.
With these slippery slopes, it really is all about a balance between picking the right line and also keeping up a bit of momentum.
Have one last go at it. I want to go left here, but it just keeps pushing me right, and I've got no chance.
You do need to spin those tyres ever so slightly on these sort of tracks in order to clear the mud out of the lugs in your tyres and keep getting traction.
We go the first track, the first 20 metres in, and I'm looking for the winch already. Something tells me today it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun.
This is a really simple winch recovery, and we'll have Shauno out of there in no time. Alright, Barn Dog.
Alright, I'm going to get the shovel. Yeah. Take that and put it into the hole.
I will do that, yep. Good luck. Now for Barney.
Yeah, it's just going to take me where it wants to take me.
He's right, you know, it's so slippery that picking the best line is difficult.
I didn't know we had a winch challenge today, guys, but I'll take it from here. That's so tough, eh?
You nearly made it where the 80 got to. That's pretty well done, mate.
Yeah?
No problem there. With everyone stood well back, Barney's got up and over that tough section. With Barney out of the road, it's my turn. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's redonkulously easy. You think you can pick a line until you get in here, and then you realise you can't. You just can't. You're a bit of a passenger, really. The terrain is just all over the place with ruts and mounds everywhere, and you can't help but fall off line.
Oh, it's just, it wants to come up. Good drive.
So close. Time for the winch. Easy does it, and I'm up. We're back on some level ground, but we've got more big bog holes to contend with. That's the thing about the Glasshouse. The variety of terrain and challenges out here will keep you entertained for days, if not weeks. What did I say? Here comes another challenge.
Bit tricky down here, boys. Pretty tight because it's slippery. It's going to make it interesting.
Yeah, right, just straight into a big rut, hey?
Yeah, between a rock and a hard place, some would say.
Look at that Patrol Flex, mate. It's nearly good as a Toyota.
Settle down.
Yeah, she's tight, mate, and slippery. You don't really get to choose where you steer. You just, all you have to do is drive this one. Oh, this is super fun. You just literally just sliding and flexing. Oh, that's so much fun.
She looks a little bit gnarly now I'm in it, eh?
Pretty impressive. That's a good drive. Oh, that thing flexes.
Totally, mate. They come standard with this much flex, don't they?
Yeah, they do if you put a Nissan rear end in them.
A lot of flex in that D-Max, mate. If not, you're going to need it.
On hill descents like this, of course, if you've got the technology, engage hill descent control. If you don't, slip it in the lowest gear you've got, first gear, low range. There we go. Let the engine do the braking,
gently.
take your feet off the brakes and enjoy the ride. Try not to slide into the rocks. Not a problem in the world. I'm down. Up ahead though, we've got this.
This looks like a very slippery challenge.
That looks disgusting.
That looks pretty gnarly. It's so wet, there's actually water flowing down the ruts. Now that's not going to bother Jesse. He's attacked this with just the right amount of momentum and it's seen him get to the top.
It's quite slippery, boys. It's good fun, but
Now Sean's going to try and do exactly the same. Looks like Jesse has knocked the surface off and now it's even harder to find traction.
That is so slippery.
oh yes, yes, yes!
So close. I can't really go anymore. We're going to get Jesse to come back and just chuck a snatch strap on and hopefully you'll literally have to put it in gear, I reckon. That's all I need. Just a tiny little bit and I'll get on the top of this. What are you doing, dog? You're just sleeping on the job. Not navvying at all. You're not nothing. Oh, now you're going to get up. Now you're a little bit late, Mia. Too easy. Too easy. Yeah, beauty, mate. That really didn't need much at all.
Don't know about you, mate, but this is one of those tracks that's just super fun. If this was dry, you'd just walk it. I reckon you've got a good chance of doing this.
Yeah,
Or not.
50-50 no.
Go for it, bud.
You know, get.
He's gone berserker.
One more go. Come on, get it.
Go for it, buddy.
I'm gonna quit right here. It's a good spot.
I'll come back and snatch you, mate.
Wait for the cavalry.
Shauno's coming back for the snatch.
Just give me that look of everything's about to go boom.
It's just a slight tug on the snatch strap, and Barney 2 is through this section.
That was easy, mate. Thanks for the help.
Barney, you animal!
Hey.
Mate, how on earth can you drive this thing at 10 out of 10 and not even look at your EGT gauge?
Well, I know, mate. The way I've designed the Legend X exhaust, I'm getting 30 to 40% lower EGTs every time. Guaranteed.
Mate, that sounds like the perfect idea to me, but I've got a lot of mates over in WA that have got EGT issues, lots of power going through their engines. What sort of danger are they in?
Oh yeah, warped pistons, cracked heads, blowing turbos, just terrible days on the track, mate.
What's the solution? What do we do?
Well, look, get a Legend X exhaust on there. With the way we designed the dump pipe, ceramic coating, all the gear, 30% to 40% lower EGTs, safe, reliable, perfect platform for a tune.
So, okay, so from there, you're going to go into a tune.
Yep, then the exhaust, then a tune, magic happens.
And you're lowering your EGTs, reducing that danger zone.
Yeah, totally safe, full reliability.
Mate, you can be as safe as you want when it comes to EGTs, but I've seen your driving. Your EGTs are fine, but you might not be. Let's get back into it, bud.
Let's go.
Now, with 3 4-wheel drives having been up here, the track surface is like grease. I don't think I've got much of a chance at this, but we'll give it a go. No, as I thought, stuck, and I'm in need of a snatch pull too. I'm happy with where I got to though. This should make it easy for Barney. There you go. It's easy when you know how. But, as it turns out, that was just an entree to the real tracks ahead. Get a load of this climb, will you? Now, Jesse is not holding back here. He's got his game face on and he's going for it. Jesse's no stranger to these tracks. He's also no stranger to that truck. He knows exactly how to drive it and drive it hard.
Look at that thing. It's an animal.
Shauno's seen that it can be done, so he's hot into it as well.
Turns out that right line's no go. The dog. I really should put the dog seatbelt on then. Just fell on my lap. Might chuck a big rock in there. It's all a bit much, isn't it, mate?
Got it, mate. You got this. Go for it.
We're gonna have to winch it.
Despite giving it a red hot go and me putting a rock in the perfect spot, he only makes it about a car length, and yet we got to go for the winch. There's just no traction there, and we're going to do damage. And it pays off. We've unhooked and going to run with the winch rope to keep it from going under his wheels.
Whoa, just made that.
Whoa, I can't even stand on this stuff. What do you reckon the chances are?
I think the chances of getting to 8,000 RPM is quite
Very high.
Very high.
Very high. He's got a 50-50. 50% chance of not breaking something, 50% chance of breaking something.
This is not the spot you want to give it the everything.
No.
I tried, and I was trying to find that limit with not breaking something, but I just know way I could drive it. It's just too
Either way,
slippery. If you can get to a good spot to winch,
Yeah, here somewhere.
that's all you can really hope for.
Mia, what do you reckon? Stick, 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 stick.
That's all you want.
Thanks, Mia. Righto, Barney. Barney saw where Sean went wrong, and he's trying to avoid that line, which is sensible.
Yes! That's it, that's it!
Yes! That CV's just going on its own.
Oh, we drift out big time, boys.
He's done well to get this far, but now he's held up underneath the chassis. and a winch is needed. Again, we've got to remember safety and put that winch low on the tree to avoid leverage and risk pulling the tree back down.
Unhook me, Jessa.
Like Sean, Barney's getting stuck into this second section.
Having a go, all right.
But unfortunately, in amongst the excitement, he's busted a CV. Might have to shoot back to town after this one.
Hey, Graham, you copy, mate?
Yeah, I just don't have a plan here other than to try and get up the top.
That is a good plan, mate. Mia says g'day too. She says go for it.
Let's give it a go, see what happens. Okay, I'm up. I've seen the line these guys have taken. First part's hard enough. Jeepers creepers. And if I can just stay high and not drop into those ruts, I reckon I've got half a chance.
The most steady drive I've seen so far.
Yeah, what?
Whoa!
I reckon if not max tracks, you'd walk up this.
I've got the D-Max into a good position here, and the boys are going to deploy the max tracks.
Go. Stop. This is working an absolute treat. He's only getting like maybe a tyre length each time. We just need to get him up over this rut. This is an absolute remarkable drive. You got to remember this is a D-Max on 31s. I was on 35s with a rear locker. I got stuck near the start. Unreal.
That's so close, but not quite. I'm also being held up by the chassis. Yeah, I can feel it. It's just not going. Okay, time to reach for the winch. I'm out of the ruts, and now I can give it a run to the top. With that challenge conquered, it's time to make a plan for the evening and get Barney's CV sorted.
Well, that was a heck of a lot of fun. A little bit of panel damage, but I think that was one of the better tracks I've done in the Glassy.
Yeah, mate, she's an old classic, that one, but can be a bit rough on the way out sometimes, I think.
What's the plan now? We're out of here, sun's going down. What do you reckon we get that CV fixed up, Barney? Head towards the pub.
Mate, pub first, CV after, or do we do CV first?
We'll flip a coin when we get there, mate.
I think you're totally wrong, Barney. You do the CV, we go to the pub.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. We might just skip the CV and just do all the pub.
Get more for less at 4-Wheel Drive Supercentre with insane deals on King's DIY storage and 12-volt gear to build your dream 4-wheel drive. Whether it's an inverter you need to run 240-volt gear on the job site or the campsite, a battery box or a 12-volt control box to easily access your power, King's 12-volt DIY gear is what you need to take your 12-volt setup to the next level. Need a battery? King's has you covered with a full range of AGM, slimline and lithium batteries in sizes ranging from 98 amp hour to 200 amp hour. All built with ultra high quality components to go the distance. And of course you just can't beat King's solar panels and blankets to silently charge your batteries anytime the sun's out. At 4-Wheel Drive Supercentre, you get more for less.
You know, one of the really cool things about the Glasshouse Mountains is the fact that town is really close. Now, last night we had to go into town to help Barney fix a CV. That gave me a bit of time to jump onto the VMS and actually put some of my favourite tracks as waypoints on the old VMS. So today, trust me when I say this, the Glasshouse really is a maze of different fire trails and dirt roads. So it really helps do a bit of pre-preparation, some planning on the old VMS to put your GPS points in before you hit the tracks. That'll take the confusion out and take you straight to the fun stuff. Little mud puddle ahead, but this will take us down to a well-known track in the Glassy called Ball Bearing.
That doesn't sound like a lot of fun, does it?
No, it is a lot of fun, mate. You're going to love this one, Barney. It's got a bit of a rock step in it, and from memory, actually, Graham's got a bit of a history with this track, I think.
Hey mate, what channel are you on? Your radio's breaking up really badly, buddy. Can't hear you.
Let me tell a story then, mate, if your radio's no good. Yeah, GU, axle, wheel off, all that sort of stuff.
We're going all out today, and first up, we're heading straight to the Ball Bearings track. Mud driving is part and parcel of 4-wheel driving. Now, it is good, clean fun, but you've got to remember, it's not great for your bearings, it's also not great for a lot of the electrical bits and pieces in your 4-wheel drive. When you get back from any trip that's involved mud, you owe it to yourself and your 4B, and your bank balance for that matter, to give your 4-wheel drive a thorough cleaning. As we push further and further down this track, the bog holes are getting deeper and deeper.
That one's got a bit of depth about it, boys.
Looks a bit deep.
This area must have had a significant rainfall.
Oh.
You did it easy, Barney.
Oh, just don't stop, mate. Plenty of berries.
Too easy. Up ahead, Jesse's getting stuck into some more big bog holes, and I'm surprised that no one has got stuck yet. But I guess the base hasn't turned to slop, and so we've got half a chance. Still, momentum is king, and we're all giving it plenty. Now we're up on a rocky climb.
Gym Seal, this one's called. It's a bit of a doozy. Doesn't look like it, but it's good fun.
It looks like quite a little hill. I'll let Jesse give it a go, and then I'll come up with recovering if he needs that, and then get to the top.
Yeah, you will.
Sean's no stranger to this type of terrain, and he's taken his time to identify a line. He's just going to crawl straight up there.
Straight into it. How fun's that? Oh, this is fun.
Seano's got that raw suspension set up just right on the big 80, and it really does make a difference on climbs like this, and you can see it working right there.
Oh, super fun. Flexing up, choosing lines. This is what full driving's all about. I love this technical stuff. All the boys are having a go. They're getting right into it.
Alright, I'm gonna head up.
Good luck, son.
Not gonna need it. Not gonna need it.
Now for Barney. He's feeling confident, but let's just see if he's got what it takes. Oh, careful, careful.
Can you see what I'm caught up on?
No, I can't from back here, mate. Whatever it is, you just moved it, I think.
Oh.
You can see Barney's picking that exact same line, and he's doing it well. Staying high, he's got maximum traction, and he's just crawling through. No damage being done, and he's made it to the top. Good work, buddy.
Yeah, this is a good track, this one. Just got to stay on track, that's the secret.
Of course, I've had the advantage now of watching a couple of trucks go up, and so I'm going to pick a slightly different line that suits the D-Max a bit better. But me too, no problems. Good, clean fun. There you go, I've made it. Onwards and upwards.
Looks like where the fun stuff begins, boys.
Yeah, ball bearing is actually quite interesting in the rain. Nothing really in the dry, but there's water running down the rocks today.
Yeah, it never ceases to amaze, mate. Like, we've had a lot of rain, I suppose, over the last couple of months, but nothing in the last couple of days, and yet it's still really wet, this track.
Oh yeah, it's real wet. I think it's actually too wet for some 80 series indeed.
We'll see about that. I can't believe there's water actually coming down the track.
Jesse tells us that in the dry, that rock step you can see right there is a piece of cake, but after this rain, it isn't offering any traction
No,
at
that
all.
rock step doesn't look like it's for everyone there, Jesse.
Not even at the rock step yet.
Oh no. It's just flat, but it's slippery. Super slippery. So you've got to get into it.
What a bizarre little climb. This time Jesse's going to give it another go, but with more gusto.
The big step's nearly easier than the other bit of the track, I reckon.
Yeah, right, mate. That looks pretty easy from down here. Not.
Righto, let's see what Sean's got.
Hold on, doggy. Things might get a little wild. It's getting steeper.
He's gone in with his foot flat to the floor, and there's not really a line you can pick here because you just get thrown sideways. Momentum is going to be the key, but really more than that, he needs traction. And these rocks are just so slippery, Sean can't find the traction that he needs.
Just won't do it. Here's a slippery little hill.
Want me to run the rope?
That's me, boys. I'm gonna winch it.
He's going to have to go for the winch once again.
What happened there, Mia? Ran out of talent, ran out of traction, and ran out of a lot of things, didn't we? There were no help on that drive, absolutely no help whatsoever. So slippery.
That rock step isn't for everyone.
It certainly isn't when you
Not for me.
when you don't have the front lockers going. I just couldn't.
When you slip back,
I was so close.
when you slip back, I was like,
That's all right. You stay on the power.
no, you put the brakes on.
Yeah, that's all right.
What a drive.
It really goes to show just how important a winch is when you're four-wheel driving in places like the Glasshouse Mountains. It's one of those things that earns its money the minute you spend it, without a doubt.
Got it. Thinks he can do it.
How was that, mate? Is it all right?
Yeah, I'll leave that here for us. There's still a good distance left to drive, but Sean's going to give it a go without the winch.
Gonna struggle.
He's so close to making this. Come on, mate. He's having another go and adjusting his line.
Yeah, better line. Nah.
You'll have to winch me over and out.
Yeah, all the way to the top, please.
I was surprised I got this far. That's pretty cool.
And we're just starting to get a few drops of rain, which is perfect.
Well, you guys will find it easy.
Yeah, the rain helps because it washes the mud off. Sean is getting real friendly with the winch on this trip. Now, time is of the essence. Seems that more rain could be coming, and it could make things nearly impossible on this track.
We good?
We've got two big holes yet. Have a look at that winch pull. He's still struggling for traction, but he's made it.
That's it. Yeah, well driven.
I guess I'll just hold on, hey Graham, and see where this thing takes me, boys.
Yeah, well driven.
So far, so good. Bring it up, Barney!
Alrighty, Barney's got the hill in his sights.
Yep.
Bit of side to side.
Red blooded going on.
Whoa!
Good drive.
That's a good go.
Good drive.
Hey, I'll winch from here.
That was a good effort, man. Go out.
It is so slippery, hey? Ridiculous.
Of course, I've said it before, but with any winch recovery, safety is paramount. And right here, you don't want anything to go wrong. This is a precarious winch pull, and it's almost taking the entire weight of the vehicle.
Yep.
What I mean by that is the vehicle can't help at all here because there's zero traction.
Now we're hitting the tricky part.
With a winch past that challenging section, Barney wants to give it a go to the top on his own steam.
Righto, whoa. Not back to my car.
Whoa, two wheels in the air.
Oh, that rock.
You saw that little rock that's holding you up. It's just flat. It's just super slippery. It's just in the wrong spot.
Yep, you got this.
I gotta hand it to him. That's a heck of an effort, but it's just not happening. This hill has got us beat.
It's not for you, mate. We'll just winch you like a metre up so you can turn the corner to get lined up. That's all you need. You just need a fraction, mate.
I don't think today's my day here.
It's back to the winch for Barney as well.
Winch in.
Yep.
At last, he's up. And now, it's my turn.
That'll do you, mate.
think I've got my work cut out for me. These rocks are so slippery. And on the last car up, which means they've been covered in mud and water from the previous 3 4-wheel drives. But this little beastie and I have been having a good couple of days, so we'll get into it and we'll just see how we go, I think. Oh, that is so slippery. So slippery. Crazy slippery. Despite my best efforts, I'm having the exact same issues the other blokes did. I got the lust.
Nah, it's throwing you off the line, mate. It's too slippery.
Yeah, I'll winch from there. I too am going to have to bring out the winch. Again, it's just a short pull until it's worth having another drive.
Well, best bet, Mr. Cahill, is do this in one go.
Man, this is fun. Insane fun.
I think even more right, nearly.
My left, your left. He's left.
Just like that, just like that. Whoa! There he goes! There he goes, folks!
I've got to get if I get a fraction of an inch.
Nah, we'll have to call it there, folks.
But this next rocky section is super steep and slippery, and it's got me stuck. Ah well, it seems to be par for the course.
Yep!
This hill just keeps going and going. Jesse is killing it. This boy can really drive.
Don't want to bring it down onto this drive, Jesse, but you had a stick caught under your drivetrain, mate. I wouldn't say instant disqualification, but pretty close. We'll see what the other boys have to say.
Damn, I was hoping you wouldn't cotton onto that, mate. That was pushing me up the hill the whole way.
Can wheel. Now, can Shauno do the same? Simple answer is no, he can't. He's into the bank.
Oh, damn! Oh, damn!
I don't know what to say to you. That just looked ugly.
I just got that mirror. That mirror is upside down and back to front. And Mia has done the Houdini in the back, so I know it's bad. Sorry about that, girl. You didn't like that one, did you? You didn't know.
You can't go forward, which you can't. 100% you can't go backwards.
And you can't go back, so I'll just leave it here.
Yeah, I think we leave it here. No, we'll winch you.
Very good.
This winch pull could cause damage, but we've really got no choice. With the winch away, Sean can take a drive to the top.
Beautiful. There we go. Oh, mate, that looked harder than it needed to be. It was a lot of fun.
Now for Barney.
And we're off at the races. We're going. Yeah. Slippery as heck, isn't it? I think we've got to winch this, but
Hating my day. Can I borrow your lockers for a second, guys? And some brakes, and anyone else got a spare Hilux on the track? I'll take that Hilux right now.
What I'm going to do is we're going to use a winch extension strap to tow Barney. Now, I say tow because it's not a snatch strap, so there'll be no snatching going on. It's a gentle tow up this hill, and just the GQ on some solid ground should just help Barney come up, because if he keeps going like that, he's going to break everything, I reckon.
The key here is communication between these blokes. They've got to know what each other's doing. There's no point in Barney having his foot still on the brake as Shauno takes off.
keep going, buddy. Keep going, a bit more. That's it.
And that's where UHF radios in your four-wheel drives are worth every cent. Awesome stuff, guys. Good work. That's really cool. All the way up here. Don't know how I'm going to go. Righto. Let's see if the D-Max can reign supreme. Ooh. That was a big hit. Okay, I can see a line going up through there, and if I can just stay on it, the D-Max is a lot lighter than the other four-wheel drives. I reckon I'll have a red hot go at this and might just have a chance.
All right, no. He's just diffing out a little bit at the moment, so just put a few rocks in there. Hopefully the second he drives is going to pick the vehicle up, also bring that diff off the ground. Clearance is the biggest issue. He's only running 31, so if we get rid of that, he should be able to drive it.
This hill is a true battle. Terrain versus man. And winch.
Winch it. See if you can winch it that bit.
Winch it. Can you drive forward a little bit? Yep.
Hang on. Yep. Right, come on, let's try and drive this. This is going to need every bit of concentration I've got. Yes, as you can see right there, I'm stoked. I've made it this far. Now, let's just finish this off. Yes, go the D-Max.
Oh, great. Well done, boss. Well done, mate. Well done.
Right, mate.
That was good. That was the line.
Whoa! Whoa! I'm excited!
Oh, so excited.
Whoa! What a drive! Oh, that makes you feel alive!
Yeah. It feels so good to have made it up that track. What a challenge. But that's exactly why we're here. We couldn't just end our trip without laying eyes on the famous Glasshouse Mountains themselves. They're simply spectacular the way they rise up above the surrounding landscape. The Glasshouse Mountains are one natural wonder you've just got to try and see in your lifetime. We're battered and we're bruised, but it's why we keep coming back. This place has got to be one of Australia's top 10 iconic four-wheel drive regions, and for good reason. Jesse, you've been here heaps of times, mate. Have you seen it as wet as this, or is it pretty gnarly what we had?
Pretty gnarly.
Yeah?
Pretty wet.
What was that one we did with the water coming down the rocks? It was called
Sandstone.
No, the other one.
Waterfall track.
Waterfall track.
Let's call it waterfall track. That was off tap, folks.
So good.
Glasshouse, Barney, you've had an absolute cracking time.
Cracking's the word, mate.
I'd like to just cut in right here and
You should, mate.
make a public
You
apology to all the Toyota drivers out there. This bloke and this bloke over
Tried
here,
his
we
best.
haven't done the best job of selling the Land Cruiser or Hilux Dream.
No.
And these blokes
But it's
got,
been fun
I
doing
reckon,
it.
pretty lucky on these tracks. We've had such a top time here in the Glasshouse Mountains. It's just such a great place to come and test you and your four-wheel drive.
Definitely.
We'll definitely be back again because this place has got so much to offer. And every time we come here, we uncover new tracks.
Absolutely. But if we're not back here, you know where to find us. Take it away, Barney.
Forward drive action.
Yeah.
Woo!
This is the Adventure King's rechargeable lithium Bluetooth boombox. Your new best mate for weekends away, backyard parties, or music on the job site. This beast of a boombox has a powerful 4500 mAh lithium battery with a runtime of up to 6 hours. When the battery gets low, you can have it charged back up in no time at all thanks to the included USB-C cord. The two 20-watt speakers pump out crisp audio right through the volume range, and the bass boost function can turn any ordinary gathering into a full-blown party. Now how's this for a couple of cool features? The multicolored LED lights can be synchronized to your music with 10 options, and even cooler is the fact that you can pair two of these boomboxes together for double the output or a full-on surround sound experience. Not to mention the fact that it's IPX5 rated, so you can use it at camp, in the backyard, at the gym, or even on the job site, and it'll stand up to just about anything.
On the back here, you'll find the input and output panel, which has an auxiliary in port, a USB-A output port, a USB-C port for charging the unit back up, as well as a micro SD input, and of course the microphone jack. Now, one of my favorite features of the King's Bluetooth boombox is the fact that it doubles as a power bank when you plug your phone into the USB-A port at the back. How good is that? If you want to blast your favorite songs and sing along at the top of your lungs, then you simply need to get your hands on an Adventure Kings Bluetooth boombox, or better yet, grab 2 in a combo for double the party. Say goodbye to the old icebox and hello to fresh, ice-cold food and drinks every time with the Escape range of Adventure Kings portable fridge freezers. This unbelievably affordable range of portable fridges run just like your fridge at home, except you can plug them into a 12-volt SIG socket and take them on any adventure, anywhere. And you'll never have to deal with soggy servo ice again. The King's Escape fridges have a digital LED display which allows you to set your temperature anywhere from plus 20 degrees Celsius all the way down to negative 20 degrees Celsius. So they're ideal for keeping food and drinks ice cold, or you could use it as an extra freezer. And once you've set your temperature, it'll stay there too, thanks to the high quality insulation and the fully sealed lid. And speaking of the lid, we've even added 2 cup holders, a flat surface for prepping food, and a measuring board for the fishos out there. Plus, it's fully reversible so you can swap it to suit your setup. The portable Escape fridges come in a range of different sizes, so you can pick the perfect one to suit your needs. And with a wide range of optional genuine Adventure Kings accessories, you can fully customize your setup. There's tie-down points and straps to keep it secure, a fridge cover to keep it protected and cooler for longer, or an AC to 12-volt adapter so you can run it off mains power and use it as a bar fridge or an extra freezer at home. The body and the lid are made from super durable polypropylene, which keeps everything nice and protected no matter what you get up to. And thanks to the lightweight design and the molded handles, they're easy to carry and transport anywhere you want. And because you don't need ice, which would normally take up the majority of the space in your icebox, you can fit more food and drinks inside than you ever thought possible. We've even added a USB socket so you can charge your devices on the go. These portable fridges have been specifically designed to suit adventurers on a budget. So do yourself a favor and check out the range of Adventure Kings Escape fridge freezers.